Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tayo. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I hope you stick around and hit the subscribe button and the bell if you like what you see. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video today. So we're going to get straight into it. So in today's video, we're doing something slightly different. I'm going to be talking about Chanel bags, and we're going to be exploring whether they're actually investments, worthwhile investments with a high return on investment or not. So if that's the kind of thing you like to see, please keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's get into it. So Chanel bags, as we all know, are statement bags that most ladies like to have because they're really nice, well structured, quite expensive, well sought after bags. And yeah, if you have a Chanel bag, you definitely are seen as wealthy. I mean, if you have a genuine Chanel bag, because we also have the fake ones out there as well. So the first set of Chanel bags were launched in 1955 and they cost $220 back then. That's 65 years ago. So the value in today's money would be £2,136 95 pence. I've done my calculations and I've put it up there for you to see. That's how much it should really cost today in terms of today's money, taking into consideration inflation and even rises in materials and things like that. But how much do they cost? They actually cost well over £7,000. So we can see that Chanel drives the prices of the bags well above inflation, and they're able to do that because the demand is greater than the supply. There are lots of people who are looking for Chanel bags, and they are not easy to source. They are very, very difficult to get. Well, if you want a specific one, you might not be able to find that specific one you want in the boutique. You might find it on the pre-loved market. Many people sell their bags on the pre-loved market, like Vesture Collective, Fashion File, The Real, and even on eBay. So they sell some of these bags even at a more expensive price than the new bag in this boutique. So you know, so that's why people think they're investments, because when you sell them you can make a profit, or you can use them and then sell them when you've had enough of them, or you can pass them down to your children or grandchildren, which is a good thing actually. So anyway guys, let's look at the fact that if you had £7,000 and you put that money into investments, other types of investment, yes, they're high risk investments. So like if that company is listed on the stock exchange, then that would mean that they would have done their due diligence, and definitely the risk will be calculated. So it's a calculated risk. So for instance, if you go into buying stocks and shares with that £7,000, or you buy, maybe you add it to money that you want to use to acquire a property or real estate, or even cryptocurrency, things like that. Yeah, if you do that, the amount of money you would make after a number of years, which is usually between maybe 7 to 10 years, would be more than if you kept your Chanel bag and decided to sell it much later when the prices go up. Yeah, so to me that is a worthwhile investment. So for instance, if you buy a Chanel bag today for £7,000, let's just say in the next 3 years it goes up to maybe £10,000. The Hermes bags are well sought after, and I think they are more expensive. They are well over £10,000, but people are still looking for them to buy, and they're actually hard to source as well. So people will definitely still buy those bags. But imagine if you sold it, let's assume you sold the bag for £10,000 in the next 3 years, you would have made a gain of £3,000 or $3,000, depending on what currency or what part of the world you are in. If you put that money, if you had put that money, that £7,000 into a higher investment, a different type of investment, the amount of money you'd have made would be much higher. I don't want to get into calculations and things like that, but just know that the return on investment is higher for that. The Chanel bags are assets, yes, because they are tangible assets and they are actually appreciate in price. They never go down. You know, from 2010, the price of Chanel bags has just gone way above inflation, you know, and people are still buying it. So they never go down in value. So you would still make your money back and you would make a little profit, but it's nothing to be compared to what you would make if you put your bag. It's nothing to be compared to what you make if you put that money into a different kind of investment. So having said that, there are different types of Chanel bags, and they all have different prices. Recently, Chanel came out with a new one called the Chanel Coco Handle. I think that was in 2014 or 2015, and that was slightly cheaper than the other bags. The classic bags like the Jumbo, Chanel Mini, Classic Flap, and all those ones are really very expensive. But this one, I think it was less than £3,000 when it first came out, which for a Chanel bag is fairly okay or affordable for most people. I heard that it was really hard to get. I wasn't looking for it anyway, but I heard that it was really hard to get, and now they've started bringing it out regularly now. So then it came out as a trendy bag. It was well received. People really liked it, so they brought out different versions. So every time they have a launch or a collection coming out, they bring out different types. And I heard that there's going to be a new one that is coming out either this September or November, which is even smaller than the mini. It's a new mini size, and I think I have a few pictures from Instagram that I sourced, and I'm going to insert them. So one thing about this bag is that it's going to be really small. I don't know if the price is going to be I don't know if the price is actually going to be reflective of the size, or if it's going to be expensive as well, because as I said, Chanel are able to put their prices well above inflation because of the demand for these bags. So assuming the bag is cheaper, then if you really want a Chanel bag, maybe this is the one to go for and keep it, because in the next few years it probably will go out, it probably become very expensive. So as I said before, yes, they are good investments. They are good things, bags that you can keep, pass on to your children or grandchildren. I would love if I had a bag from my great-grandmother or my grandmother, Chanel bag, that I could pass on to my daughter, you know, but I don't, you know, but it would be nice to have that, you know. So I'm that kind of person as well, so I wouldn't really mind. But if you're buying a bag because you want to sell it later, you're better off putting your money in another kind of investment which will yield a higher return. Having said that, Chanel bags are nice, they are well structured. This is not a Chanel bag, it's just I think it's not even a dupe. It just looked like a Chanel bag and I bought it. It's made of rubber even, so yeah, in case you're wondering, you know. So that's just what I wanted to share, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button, and also if you like it, please share it with people you think might like it as well. And I hope to see you in my next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.